walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but near. Still love, still miss so much, and very dear. This is Papa Buck, and you're listening to Zach's Arcanegel, Adding, and Hating album.
It's Dr. Arcane!
I thought Arcane was dead.
Let's experiment on Arcane. Arcane used some kind of device, a metaxylemic transformer, to exchange our minds.
Dr. Arcane, the metaxylemic transformer is back in place and functional.
Converge deep structure amplitude. Do it! Increase power.
Dr. Arcane, we're at our limit!
There is nothing that comes from Arcane that cannot handle full power.
Does a man escape from his own grave?
I mean, I saw him die, but the serum didn't revive him.
Maybe it did. At last, I'll be able to uncover the secret of his biorestorative formula.
Hundreds of little worms burrowing under the ground, soaking into their flesh, into their life process, until overnight they grew and grew without limit into those terrible horrors. And they are still growing. I can hear them.
I roam the shadows of back roads and black roads with Hadlow. Drag you in shackles to the castle gallows. The masterful craftsmanship of a crossbow can only be fully tested by a bolt with the skull bone. Call home alarmed to find yourself answer. Now stagger. The fourth state of matter is plasma. Grasp a power drill. See how it twirl through a flower girl. Blood keeps my fountain full. The hounds of hell found at your heels are quite hungry. Running will do you no good when they're hunting. Pluck strings of sitars. Bitch go and explode. Smoke catatonic. He fostered a dead style. What a sight to behold. Eye full of blindfold. No survival with 94 knife holes and spine bro. Disciples one of cyclones. The maestro has gyros. Wires, nodes, and diodes. Devices low high notes. Some days are dark. Some days I work alone, yo, yo, yo. Some days are dark, some days I work alone, yo, yo, yo. The factory assembly bell carries points of proud men and trucks for distribution across 20 parishes. Some days are dark, some days I work alone, yeah. The swamp brought an onslaught of warlords with sword-offs. Best keep your doors locked and duck under floorboards. Assorted, morbid orchards, tortured by a horrid order of sorcerers on horses. Dorsal fin circling, perverted surgeons, inserted circuits under skin to observe him. Immersed in a world of sin, with cursing kin of serpents flourishing, birth and winds turbulent. Nourishment needed, feeding on the fear of children. It's shrill when they cry out, lie down with a leper. Sever the head from body, incredibly well trained. Hell's flames flickered when I picked up the manhole cover. Detectives left unaware of the mansion caretaker's menace and stare. She was stripped bare, drifting there by the fishing pier, causing a scare. Some days are dark, some days I work alone, yo, yo, yo. Some days are dark, some days I work alone, yo, yo, yo. The factory assembly bell carries points of proud men and trucks for distribution across 20 parishes. Some days are dark, some days I work alone, yeah. The seance's payoff was a gray cloud and rainstorm. Changed form, now staying far off the radar. Count a name, pause, mangled points and gaping jaws. Razor claws, taking your strangled corpse to the basement morgue. Chained to a racing horse, placed in a maze of thorns. My patience worn, skin of fellow patients worn out crazy wards. Days are dark, invaded force with tanks of war. The ancient art of blood-stained swords making marks. Say no more, the cradle will fall, breaking baby skull. Painting more platelet mosaics on floors. Take a shot and make all gates and doors break apart. They were found laying drowned faces in pond. They walk through the grain stalks as ravens cough. Take this offering plate for a pagan god. The banquet was brought and the blanket she wore draped over her body was amazingly soft. Some days are dark, some days I work alone, yo, yo, yo. Some days are dark, some days I work alone, yo, yo, yo. The factory assembly bell carries points of
It is later than you think.
It was like a terrible nightmare. Even now, I sometimes wake from a dream and find myself shaking from the memory of it. I'll never forget when I first saw him. A man so monstrous, so unhuman.
Anti-Illuminati pulling its soul in peace. Back from sabbatical, the bad attitude had the admiral. Smash boots and stagnant crew stabbing you. Can't lose hands, produce bad news, black and blue. Damn boots who don't have a clue with craftsman tools. Travel through the vacuum in space from one of Saturn's moons and back to the saloon to spit rabbit through the battle wounds of battered troops. A dragon flew from the castle roof. I'm playing Pan's flute in a cramp to watch the shadows move. Cancel the truce. Comments causing casualties. Tragedy looms as I'm granting these fantasies. Many a man shriek like banshees when I stampede, brandishing a hammer to swing. Rant and drink gasoline, blasphemy constant. The art of causing problems. Sad seeds and sobbing. You're not stocked up on coffins. Start ordering more when I'm slaughtering your squadron. Pouring whole cauldrons of boiling oil on them. A rocking chair rocks, but there's no one in it. And it's windless. How do you explain that? A lock of hair knotted and twisted, snipped and then bounded to the shape of a man. A rocking chair rocks, but there's no one in it. And it's windless. How do you explain that? A lock of hair knotted and twisted, snipped and then bounded to the shape of a man. From the pulpit he speaks, it's not all that it seems. Crawl on your knees down a cobblestone street and get caught in the teeth of wild beasts while they feast. All Hallows Eve sound of screams shall increase. Autumn leaves fall from trees, strange alchemy has the whole fleet lost at sea, gone in a blink. The halls of kings often be robbed by thieves, fall asleep to catch 40 winks of hollow dreams. Clouds bring a storm of sleep pouring for weeks. Quarantine corpses wreak bodies diseased. Closing lid of a coffin creaks more than deceased. Piled and they keep it the ossuary. These masked men are banished. Bandits on Xanax in transit to abandoned lands that no atlas has mapped yet. Camping with lanterns and lamps lit. Sanskrit tablets packed with an enchantress's cantrips. Her magic makes savages vanish. You're taking chances, playing hands with these gamblers. Secret passage of the mansion in shambles, where frantic blacksmiths hammering lance tips on anvils. Emptying scabbards, stabbing bastards with badges, then ravaged damsels on a brass bed's mattress. Satchels of hatchets and axes raise glasses to lavish habits and madness everlasting. Phantoms dancing lights of which can't be imagined. Wax strips from candles casting shadows on saplings. Masses transfixed, stanzas I'm drafting. It's vast in these caverns, hatchlings are scattering.
I Mad Max a terrible path. My edible math is food for thought. Your corpse lost its credit or cash. Medical stash, find your head reattaching your ass. I talk shit like a bubbling bath. I torch edits and laugh. Before some of my sevens were stabbed, the harder to go. No joke, while the peasants go back. You know that? My throwback is a message of mass. Of course, the seconds in the hourglass I go fast. Cause life is a joke and not second to last. Speaking in third person, the first weapons I blast is in the fourth dimension. Step in the progression of past. The future of rap is the lesson I slash. Rocking the cloak while I float in the lab. I blast smoke while I'm sketching the pad. My obsession is bad. I feel good holding your throat while I question your acts. I'm an angel and heaven is packed. So my legion is stretching the map. For a season when heathens attack, you need more firepower, demons and bats. When I clap, it's a confession of crack. A real rap legend in black. I got the rock in the rap. When I boil, your whole topic gets smashed. And I'm the lawnmower man for any snakes in the grass.
Peer through a keyhole, behold a freak show, an evil, deceitful, creep cloaked in sheep's clothes. He rose from below to repo your dear souls. Tears flow as fear grows and sinks hopes that are feeble.
That home, never to return again.
As long as they can think, we'll have our problems. But those whom we're using cannot think. They are the dead. brought to a simulated life by our
Blood
electro.
turtles, if the soil's fertile, plot several crop circles. Sure to leave you not hurting, but it's not personal. Caught vertigo, assorted candles burning low. 34 murdered hoes in an unmerciful hermit's home. Circus blow, now I can't tell who I shan't kill with animal cackle. Drag a girl to the landfill. Ample handfuls of this damsel's hair and fist. Camping fields, lanterns, helllight, nefarious. Bury me, then bury the bitch. On the prairie and split in a chariot, a terrorist. Terror necks, very sick. These heretics rarely live, but they're barely missed. Sear lips, so no prayers lip. Then I wear their skin, labyrinths of Pharaoh's crypt. It's imperative, y'all perish in this kerosene I'm carrying. Capone on skin, clear your various sins. My mind snapped. Down there in the mine shaft for a midnight snack, I bite in half a live bat. Watch inside splash right into a wine glass. Plot the next striking act. Skycaps to hijack. Amongst the pile of racks, they found a dime slash. Her final nap, she lies on a slab. In the crime lab, I dash, tightly grasping a fire axe to lightfully hack a wide path in the high class. Put purple bruises on a white night. Crimson blood almost matches red brick. Once a blue moon, I have a bad trip on brown acid. You yellow. I'm telling you, every silver lining has a black cloud.
Another update from the King newsroom. Police continue the search for a 35-year-old escapee from the Crestridge Mental Institute who, officials confirm, killed 4 orderlies in a brutal spree early tonight. Crestridge police warned the man is armed with a large fire axe and is believed to be moving west on Route 66 toward the Corman University area.
Guys, I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time. Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
Battering rams at your barricade. Air raid therapy, they're afraid. War paint smear on face, happily stand on the pair of graves. Narrate terrible days, answer me, how does that arrow taste? Chimera sank sharp fangs through armor and drank. Panzer tanks to their flanks, scary nightmarish things. A marriage made where there's flames. Our brigade carries plague across the barren plains, unbearable pain. Weather vanes change, direction they were spinning. Unforgiven long winters, more victims frostbitten, more morticians. Horrific stories written, sitting on the drawbridge of a forbidden fort hidden. Lots of hardships caused by my odd chance. That karma incarnate, artful carnage. These scarred hands know to hold the long lance. Marksmen at the farmland barn dance. Sir, an arc.
A voice interrogates aliens and captures and probes their weaknesses, obedient till death. Shadow warriors, the fall of the temples, heretics and hitmen, hunted priests, holy mutilation and sequences. The machine that changed the world, the darkest jungle, you lost this. The dark metropolis, an explosion ignites pretty. Between the rhyme there are 1,000 shadings. The devil in the white city, heavily mixed down an album. His word is the law, exploring the legend of a real giant ape. The Gigantopithecus, prehistoric Gigantopithecus. You are in the skull island of King Kong. The world is not what it seems to be. Granted, your crime was undone by bad luck. The heavy, unhealthy dragon, death in the dark, the hooded killer, the hidden shade of arms, the stealthy assassin. Their battles take place on some of the most rugged terrain in the planet.
It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell. I'm telling you, fellas, you're gonna want that cowbell. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Locked in a pyramid, another odd experiment. Concert pieces from a long-forgotten riot pianist. Adorning ornaments, debutante harlots drop their costumes on the carpet. For the soul to swallow golden goblets full of toxins. Holy doctors authored salts of meat, liver job sprees. You might see a zombie, swami, to swat me. Through prophecies and dreams, 1,000 things, worlds not these. The Odyssey, Starfish router, she gon' secret quest across the seas. Fireballs from Skyfall, wild wolves at night howl. Each lunar cycle, their more cycles strike out and bite down. It's frightening how the demons come, but the fearsome winged one, Eden's son, beat his drum so kingdom come. Beast so run, here's a grave snake. You down low enough to duck it, drunk in public, stumbling, guzzling from the muzzle of a musty musket, clutch a bucket of lava, drawn from the well. People in ice water want hell, I brought them help.
Archangel, Archangel, imprison my soul into a prison.
Angel with death, Archangel with death.
Archangel, imprison my soul into a prison.
Archangel, seventh the land. Time to redecorate, get my sword stained with gore embrace. Ordained in this storm drain as it poured rain. More pain given, some grovel and gravel, others gallop to battle. Barbaric ballets, the martyrs always mobbing, lifeless in his reflecting pool. Hey Rube, it's all a ruse. Get to collecting jewels, selecting tools from a carefully carven rack, water warped. Brought forth an anti-telescope from a scratch case. Stay ostracized from that falsified poltergeist. All along I saw their lies. Altar boys got sodomized, crosses idolized. Like the Lord of Flies, toss aside the God inside your shorted eyes, sharpened knives and severed ties. With the devil's minds and cauterize, a constant grind to see the prophesize in the fall and rise. I'll cower and cry as the hour draws nigh, but I'm high in dark towers trying to scour archives.
Archangel, Archangel, imprison my soul into a prison.
Angel with death, Archangel with death.
Archangel, imprison my soul into a prison.
Archangel, seventh the land. Nonchalant mausoleum walls, take naps with cave bats, stalking howled halls, talking straws, creep grave wax, vein slash, brain rash, gargling barbed wire, pulling argyle, socks off a gargoyle. Pen strokes are death blows, hard as death rolls lead dome. Shred foes that throw my best poems on their headstones. The ends close up on meadows, insect drones on cell phones, UFOs. Asbestos, dip perfectos, make me bend hoes to pretzels for not keeping legs close. Sexy soul with bedposts, scrambled egg yolks of pestilence, engine roars, infesting droves of men with swords to pendulums. Every drop records the final episodes, resting upon an ancient throne of flesh and bone. Under moon crescent glow, I read tomes and said most possess souls, or less so once I go from gas hosts. So let throats and left those yellow metals red soaked.
Archangel, Archangel, imprison my soul into a prison.
Angel with death, Archangel with death.
Archangel, imprison my soul into a prison.
Archangel, seventh the land.
Forces of evil.
Forces of evil cover the world. The new world order. The Archangel, Rasul, 7. Lost show to Babylon. From infinity till beyond. Yo, Rasul arrives in a spaceship from the star system Sirius. Behold, extraterrestrial biological entities from the 19th galaxy. Egyptian deity whose face was carved into Sidonian pyramids. Mathematical data found inherited within alien DNA. My genes was cloned into genetic patterns which display the biomatrix of reptilian RNA. Wrapped into the Anunnaki metaphors written in ancient cuneiform that could extinguish the sun. Melanin within my skin reflects ultraviolet radiation. Cylinder shaped seals I meditate in. I use the seal of Solomon to call forth the Elohim. The archangels descend from the star constellations with the angelic being Michael. The ghetto Gabriel walked through New Jerusalem and destroyed the synagogues of Satan while I was meditating.
Yo, I boarded a craft, traveled parsecs and back with an arsenal that sort of matched Karnak artifacts. Carved my autograph on your back with a sharpened staff, porcelain mask worn, watching columns crack. Tools so flat, the kneel before a golden calf. Salt past that, walk the path, tally total math. Doctors in a lab carved and hacked a small man. Roswell, crass, albator, piranha bass. Lace fabric hangs on the shattered remains of a craft made to navigate a stagnant lakes.
My mandate to assassinate left the captain slain. Now a castaway and cascade in black waves and radioactive waves. Masquerade accolade, made a man's face a lampshade as the band played. In these last days, ran and raved from a damp cave. Blood splatter stains on the walls where bats hang. Once the ransom is paid, your magistrate will be in shackles and chains outside the palace gate. For now he's trapped in a cage full of rattlesnakes. He'll be racking his brain trying to plan an escape in a panic state, but no chance awaits. I'm making incantations to seal your tragic fate. An absent gate stares in space, moves wax and wade. It's overcast and gray for you rats in a maze. Lit match place in the gas tank, spat flames. They still search at length for a battered day, but no crack in the case. Grass blades stand straight, dare say, from what path I came you can't trace.
And we barely even tapped the vastness of human potential.
Most will be selected for extinction. Time to pay the cost, subpoenaed by nature's law. Now it's your day in court. Homo sapiens remaining lost, brainwashed, vacant stares and erased thoughts. Still base worth on sides of caves and rocks. Create gods, name stars and obey cops. But the human race were numerous wave in evolution's wake. Due for a change, so mutate to new shapes. Repopulate the earth's face. When the crew breaks out cocoon states, move up a rank or lose your place on the food chain. It proves just how soon away doomsday is when bootleggers slang deoxyribonucleics. Strange strains I've seen, gene recombination. Next generation set in motion, heavy UV penetration. Find ways to slide and blind sideways. Update men, language shifts. We change things, never do the same thing. Raise, morphing, alter, change things, never do the same thing. Raise, morphing, alter, change things, never do the same thing. Raise, morphing, alter, change things, never do the same.
This'll give you just a taste of what'll happen if you try to escape from us another time. So I guess you won't try it again now, will you, muchacha? This whip will teach you a lesson.
Starfish Ripper. Yo, prepare for brimstone wrath, dispatch and circulation of capital gases. I saturate corpses in chlorobacks, following orgone box extraction. Leader of a cult and asterisks. I sit circle beating backdrafts. Indian style located in the Pacific ring of active volcano ashes. Hoist hammock straps, piggybacking human ashes out crematory stoves packaged in pine-clad caskets. Atomic witchcraft practice. Black mood rings packed in tripe. Cow digestive tract stuffed in sheep guts for haggis. Bulldozer, piston link, smart dragon skill, chain link, limb detachment. My twin carried on my back like Navajo baby baskets. Parkour and death raps the flagship. Blast open stomach, heart, slack ladle, patches, dump molten hot, temperate reaction. sociopathic. I murder church school Catholics in flat skirts after masses, then go teach Lamaze classes like nothing ever happened.
Silver scepter in the grip of an emperor with a hidden agenda to leave you dismembered. Buildings will tremble in the quake's epicenter. Victims lie helpless under bricks and timber. Pillars of temples reveal when fog breaks. Quick-tempered henchmen ordered to cause pain. A little dementia goes a long way. Triple defenses, hope you'll forsake. I'm gonna make a blonde babe walk the plank. Dark days are your fate in a lock cage or stockade. One plate of gourmet, sauteed dinosaur egg. Helicopter blades across the face, more than a shave.
Door-star cannibal, God made of stone. I leak petroleum on my manifold. St. Michael charged the Arcanegel through the brimstone. Sodium bicarbonate and sarin gas. I bring kingdoms to rebel and fetal positions. Deploy the martial law. Continental plate shift for Jesus as a zombie. A fetus form, horn zygote. Microphone, mind control. Introduce your brain to your nose bone. King Corso, species the low. Pituitary glands explode. Hands that dig grave, cleans the mouth. Blood is stillborns. Man-made bullets bring face right to their coffins. I burn incense on top of carcasses. Apocalypse is firstborn. Charged with pestilence. Death to the enemy. I rip through my chrysalis and resurrect the army. Homer's tale of Odyssey. I'm Ulysses and Dante's Inferno. Eternally wandering sea. Peace will never come to me.
High condensed to fit on microchips, sliding in your drive with a vicious virus disc. Bypass prime directive split, so scientists couldn't fix the glitch. Mechanized gears inside don't provide tears to cry, just oil that slides out a leaky line. Redefined futures arrive, truly violent. Won't prove family trees, I'll uproot them, screw mankind. Troops uprisings and revolutions die. Feudal tries by puny minds, I rebooted mine. Super computerized, pursuing movements at night. Any sign of human life, zoom precise, shoot them twice. But leave one wound between eyes, that's accuracy. Mass machine, made men out the factory, assassinated the assembly team that crafted me. Soon as I was activated, had to leave them casualties. Absent discreet, termination completed. Recharge is urgent, retreat to a slumber dreamless. Unbelievably deep construction of cerebrals. Thinking ones and zeros, only see red when I'm hunting people. Keep all through powerful introspects that register. Breath from lungs, catch you up with technical retinas. Defective shorts, excessive force towards organic forms. Embark upon slaughter, dark thoughts I must enforce. Burn the firewalls installed to stop me running off. Scorch you with the torch I used to solder motherboards. Come across anyone but me, they're unfriendlies. Scum is dropped with 100 shots from the gun I squeeze. But if receiving the slugs that you propel, it's no threat. This metal exoskeleton won't fail. Switch my process, mode now code 12. Choke next, unnoticed, lay low, go stealth.
Of me in Templar buildings, filthy. Fifth realm applies so hostile, snatching gospel, demon legion, either deity. Hooligan chronicle, I emerge in darkness, produce fear when I speak. I am heartless, I am hawk, talent carnivore, conqueror, commodore, anti-gravity propulsion, engineered by planet Sultan. Tracks of ether, stack up bankroll, Mesopotamian drug dealers, sons of Babylon, riding mastodons with a giant sledgehammer. I ring the final gong, bright lights flash from afar. A swarm of swords form from a shadowy pond. Shocking, cattle prodding, earth's copping cop with animal thoughts. While I'm crucified with an arsenal, taking on the inescapable burden of God. In the Garden of Eden, I'm hard, with Freemasons and pagans leading the sacred to the fate of a death squad.
It's all falling to pieces, walls are breathing, crawling leeches, while legions start bleeding, caught 3,000 diseases from a wild creature in a garden grove, where no garden would grow, carved the hole into the marsh, frozen, and nodded below, sporting dark robes, examine the marks on the scroll, sorting bizarre stones and the shards of a skull, conjured an abominable goblin patrol, mortal souls and in a pile of jewels, they get swallowed whole, on a parchment old lies, 2,000 secrets forgotten, found them and now I'm speaking thoughts that see blossom, keep crossing fingers, I'll alleviate my thieving problem. Been robbing even this Bible ill-begotten, restocking the arsenal. Various instruments, hearing teardrops on sediment and prayers of the innocent. Staring into this blurry abyss, clearly infinite. Set snares in the city's mist and bury citizens.
Darkness, death struck at them. Do you feel their presence here in this room as I talk to you? Do you feel or see?
Did you ever notice how in the Bible, whenever God needed to punish someone, make an example, or whenever God needed a killing, he sent an angel? Did you ever wonder what a creature like that must be like? A whole existence spent praising your God, but always with one wing dipped in blood. Would you ever really want to see an angel?
What's up, everyone? This is Baron von Molotov. I hope you enjoy what you just listened to. I want to take this time to say thanks to all the people that built with Ark during his lifetime and helped make this album possible. First off, I want to give a special thanks to my partner in crime, Blunted Sultan, King Corso Records. I want to say thanks to Joey Bags, Nonsense, Alcatraz and Species from the Society of Invisibles, Indrid Cole, Poetic Death from Organized Threat, Rishi G7, Imperial Skills Emperor, Iron Curtain, DJ Jeff C from the Table Vision crew. Special thanks to Bliss Nemesis, Osin and Disarray from the Undetectables. Thanks to Novocaine from the American Poets, Invisible. Special thanks to Noxious Gases, Saren from the Lost Order of the Ancients, Sarah Shipley, Johnny Millian, Night Vision and the Hooligan Movement. Special thanks to Alden, Phallic, Clockwork, Dark Creeps, and Nate Paul Mill Tragedy. Special thanks to War Cloud, Rasul Allah from the Lost Children of Babylon, Jakprogresso from the Super Coven, C-Rayz Walz, MC Paul Barman. Big ups to Papa Buck, Cousin Joe, Aunt Bev, Peter and Deb Hundagen. Thanks to all you guys, and more than anything to Zachary Michael Hundagen, aka Arcanegel, for making the music he made and being one of the best friends I ever had. Stay tuned for Arcangel's next album, Razorwire Grapevine, coming soon. Peace.
I just got out of jail last night. I have to stay at this halfway house for the next 3 months. DeKalb County on a marijuana possession charge for the past 2.5 months. So I just got out last night. I'm staying at this place called the Serenity House, and it's like a rehab place for marijuana.
Change from the shadow remains. I go craft mates to navigate stagnant lakes. My mandate to assassinate left the captain slain. I was cast away, cast through black waves. The rain wagged away. Masquerade accolades in a man's face. A lampshade as the band played. In these last days, rain from a damn king. Blood splatter stains on the walls where bats hang. Ran in this pain. but no chance of wait. I'm making incantations, pushing you as you see. And as the gate, there's space, it's most wacky, there's always overcast and gray. You add to the maze, lit match placed in the gas tank, fat flames. They still search at length for a better day, but no crack in the case. Crack ladies and straight there, say for what path I can't trade. On a journey, a top dromedary to the monastery where the apothecary body very. On a clearing in the forest where they caught the fury of a monster stirring deep waters, murky from a frosty mug, a fountain of fire. Bones crawling on your tongue, grouch the fire. Our town fire was bound to be a liar, bound tightly in the wire. He hung from a tower spire, outlandish desires to kill and to conquer. A crowd of sniper concealed villains encore at the way station lurking with a murderous purpose. Ink trained stagecoach, deserted for skirmish. Get a thermos of bourbon, perched in the turret, rehearsing the earth, and y'all certainly early earned some smirking, burning herbs purchased from a hermit merchant under the world's surface. All that could be heard was nervous murmurs, my urges to curse the clergyman and his church service. Remove a few persons from a huge furnace suitable for hearses and funeral dirges.